Hello, Thule. Hyperventilator. Royal Ruckus. Obsidian. How are all of you doing? Happy Wednesday. Still infected? That sucks. Hello, Will. Stop touching that twit. Hello, She-Bitty. Did I link your immune system to my immune system for extra power? I'm not sure it works like jumping a car battery or something. Are we winning yet? Sorta? I think things are going pretty well. I have blood type A++. I'm gonna be honest, I actually don't even know what my fucking blood type is, which probably isn't a good idea, you know? It probably isn't great. But yeah. Off the top of my head, I couldn't tell you. I know that there's like, you know, that's important medically, and then, you know, in some cultures, there's almost like horoscopy type, stuff drawn from that. But yeah, I got blood last I checked. That's about all I can tell you. Um, hmm. Just slap you? Yeah. I have no idea. Seems like something I should probably know, but I don't. Ammo charge regeneration. No matter what I do with this, I think I want expanded magazine. The greatest teach of... Hey, hello, Scorn. Twitch didn't update me when you... I just started. Just started. Let's see. I don't know. What's the rate of fire like now? Hmm. It never does for me either. It's just Dreadstream that does that. Hmm. Is that like potentially uh check your, I guess, notifications setting page. I do know. Yeah, I guess there's like a notification setting that you can check on. It's like on like a per streamer basis. I don't know. I don't know. I honestly just assume it's just kind of unreliable, which is kind of why I have the Discord for the most part, you know. Hmm. I guess there's like something that if you get to a stream through a non-notification and that results in you not clicking the pop-up notification saying, "Hey, X streamer is live," then it'll also stop sending you the notification even if you're literally watching the streamer that's live. At least that's what some people were saying. It's not great though. It's not whatever the system is for Twitch notifications. I feel like it's never been crazy on point that I've known of, you know. Yeah. Deceiving way to cheat the users. Yeah. I don't know. I'm pretty consistent, so you know, generally speaking, within a certain time frame, you can probably just be like, yeah, I imagine Drit is there, right? I don't know. I've been hoodwinked by Twitch into watching. I demand a refund. We still have some open slots here. I could build in something like that, but you know how you can click on a streamer's pic when they're not streaming? It should replace that with a normal stream. Huh. I don't know. Yeah, these are the like black hole weapons. They're pretty cool. I like them. My flux is kind of high though, huh? Bypassing ammo limiters, the ship is able to store 50% more ammo. Can I build that in? Oh, no. No. Because how does that affect? Is that as good for this as I think it is? Is as good as I thought. Okay, we need that. We need that. We need it. 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 Yeah, I don't know. What do I just build? It's boring. But do I just build in, like, ITU and hardened shields? Like, I need to free up the points. No, 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 no. It's not ballistic. It does say ballistic though, doesn't it? You're right. It says ballistic, but it just seems to increase the, or it's, let's see, mount type, large, hybrid, require, okay. Ah. Alright. Yeah. Let's try this out. I wonder how great it'd be to have Tim Curry act in one of Neil Breen's movies. Not great. Tim Curry's too good. So, part of the appeal of, man, this is so stupid. Yeah, okay. I don't know. Counts as ballistic for modifiers. Yeah. But part of the appeal of Neil Breen films is that he so clearly just hires people off the street. You know? Like some like random like bozo. I'm not really sure having someone who's actually like good would like be an improvement. Whoops. That isn't what I even wanted. Hello, Eris. How are you? Do I do? The lines are not meant to be read that way. Badly on purpose. I mean, it would be kind of interesting to see what Neil Breen would do if he just had, like, $1 bajillion. You know? Like, I wonder who he would pick. That'd be cool to see. Be cool to see. I don't think he'd pick Steven Seagal. Could be an ironic. Never heard of Neil Breen. Should I Google? Man is a legend. So basically, he is a real estate agent in Nevada, I believe, and he does very well for himself, right? And he tends to kind of just chuck his money, I guess, into these movies that he makes, which are basically, without exception, just like bizarre pieces of crap. You know? But he genuinely seems like really into it. Yeah, it's kind of interesting, right? So a lot of these people, I think, right? Once they release like their big movie or whatever, right? They tend to get the feedback from that, and then be like either kind of depressed, or they just say, you know, like, oh yeah, it was totally meant to be a comedy the whole time, kind of like Tommy Wiseau. Neil Breen, he kind of just did something else. He's just kind of like, yeah, I'm making what I want to make. I don't give a shit how any of you interpret this. Which is, you know, it's kind of neat. You don't see that terribly frequently. Also, he's kind of nuts. Almost every movie he's made, sort of paints him in a messianic role, where he is some, like, alien or extra-dimensional being come to save humanity, and usually the saving means quite a few people need to die, I guess. So it's a little distressing. You know, it's a little distressing. I don't know. I don't know. He even does nudity. Yeah, yeah, watch out for that. For sure, watch out for that. Rest in peace my eyeballs from, Double Down when he gets shot in the pool. Or whatever. That was... I didn't need that at all, you know, in my life, but, he gave it regardless. No, if you've seen a Neil Breen movie, you know you've seen a Neil Breen movie. Okay. Like, there's no doubt. I don't know, this is kind of weird. Yeah, no, it's very hard to see a Neil Breen movie without knowing you're seeing a Neil Breen movie, because I feel like if you just bumbled into it, you'd just be like, what the fuck is this? And you would stop and try to, like, figure that out, or just change the channel, because, you know, it's a Neil Breen movie. But yeah, you're not gonna just, like, you're not just gonna watch it, and then, like, yeah, I mean, yeah, no. Again, it came up on the Discord here. So this scene, I don't know, I don't know if I can just, like, show the clip, or I would. This scene, again, out of context, I think this is a hilarious scene, right? In context, this scene is kind of, like, fucking terrifying a little bit. Hello to Homerator. Because, this is part of, again, like a 5-minute montage of, like, it going through people, in various, high-ranking positions like this, right? It is, but yeah, it is a unique experience watching a Neil Breen film. This is true. Fateful Findings is probably one of the better ones to watch if you're interested in watching one of them. The only one I would say just don't even really bother watching is probably Double Down. Which is his first one. And, so right there, I'm saving you from surprise Neil Breen ballsack. So say thank you. It's mostly, like, stock footage, honestly. Like, he paid money for, like, a bunch of, like, stock footage of, like, 60s dams and stuff, and it's, like, really old-looking stock footage. It's not even, like, remotely recent stock footage. And, yeah, that takes up, like, it's just him talking over, like, shitty old stock footage. It's really bad. Aside from that, the highlights are... He is a hacker man, right? Who has stolen all of the governments of the world's secrets, and he's gonna expose it all for humanity. And he does this by typing comically on clearly turned off laptops, which for some reason he has like 30 laptops, which I'm not really quite sure what that does for him. To have 30 laptops as opposed to like one laptop, but he has 30 laptops in the desert, and he eats tuna like an animal. Like he's just like for some reason he eats tuna and he's like dropping it all over himself. Like I don't know if that's part of the artistic vision or if that's how the guy eats tuna from a can. I don't know, but yeah, I am president of the bank. Goodbye. Yeah, I don't know. It is, it's an experience. He needs a different laptop for every government organization he's hacking. Apparently so, yes. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, he has, again, he has one where he's an alien. He has one where he's an extra-dimensional, like, almost godlike being. Where he decides he has to, like, snap, like, how many people? Like, 300 million people out of existence? Because I guess all those people are bad, irredeemable people. From the perspective of Neil Breen. And again, he keeps making movies like this. With these themes. You know, if someone makes one movie like this, it's, you know, it's kind of like, alright, whatever. But he keeps making movies with these themes. It's like, I don't know. This is entering into the territory of being concerning, I think. You know? Thanos did that and people praised the movie. Well, clearly Thanos was plagiarizing Neil Breen, that piece of shit. How dare he? How dare he do that? But yeah, Neil Breen's kind of scary. He's he's kind of scary. I don't know. And yeah, he doesn't seem to care about the reception. He doesn't seem to care that a lot of people just find his stuff funny. I guess he's just doing what he wants to do. Like, you hear him talk about his movies. And it's just like you're not in the same reality as this guy. You know? Like, he'll be talking just dead serious about the craft and whatnot that goes into all of these movies that he makes. Yeah, yeah. Man may have a bit of a god complex, not gonna lie. Yeah. Neil Breen would probably be leading the Luddic path. I think Neil Breen would probably be like an alpha core or something. I don't know. Some kind of rogue AI. Hello. Hello. I'm sorry. All right. Do. This is a bit overkill. Yes. Are regular Odysseys as fast? Yeah, pretty much. That is kind of the shtick of the Odyssey. Is that a black hole launcher? Why, it is. Yes. Dude, this is sick. Oh, man. No, alright, so it's 2 black hole launchers. And normally this weapon is capped out at like 1 ammo per launcher, and it's got like a 7-second cooldown. But with one of the ship mods I have, I was able to get that up to 2. And it's stupid. And then we also have built-in expanded mags, so we have a 50% increased, like charge gain, right? It's beautiful. This is a lot of fun. It's pretty great, just like sniping little ships with this, because you just like instantly pop them. What mod is that from? I actually don't know. This is the first time I really found Musashi Manufactorum. So it's the mod with the space boats, the not like World War II Japan ships and stuff. You know, I think we could wreck that, but it's like, do I wanna? Do I care? Well, they're paragons, but they're not really paragons, right? So they are. Let's see. Yeah, you see them and you're like, wow, it's a paragon. A phase paragon. That sounds fucking terrifying. Yeah. It's not. They die. They just die. You know? Yeah. You don't have the witch mod? Adds a little text thing at the start of every... I don't. And I should. I'll have that next go. I think. Yeah, let's go ahead and pop ourselves over here. Especially since, honestly, this is kind of a basic ship, and the AI does very well with it. It doesn't really take too much to succeed. With the Threve here. We thought putting phase stuff in a... I mean, it's kind of like a joke ship if you read the description, even. But yeah. Never mind. If you're not interested in our amazing, quaint, and lovingly crafted souvenirs, perhaps you'd be interested in our deluxe showroom. For a small 27... Oh, man. How much of a ripoff is this, aside from yes? I'll take this, though. And more salamanders. I always want more salamanders. I love salamanders. The open market.
I'm escaping to the one.
Thank you, Sky Shadowing.
Being corrupted by capitalism. Space.
How are you doing?
Press button, receive bacon.
Thank you. Space. This seems like a trustworthy gentleman. Okay. Spice. No, 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 no. Leave me alone. You know, I'd love to kill this, I think. Right? Oh, well, Well, and okay, so I kind of... Oh, no, no, no. No, no. Are they running from me? Pursuing, yeah, I mean, I would salvage those if I could without spending a story point. Because, yeah, that's a story point. We got plenty of them, but, yeah. Oh no, it's we have to get it on that, huh? I have to like blow them up. Your fleet was recently detected. Look, hedge, 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 hedge. Okay, you. Okay, bum bum ba dum bum bum. You're all dead. Great. Look at that. All right. Okay. I was thinking it would take some stopping and starting. You made it out with 1% hull integrity. Fuck you. What a little dirtbag. 1%. Like 1% hull integrity? Get the hell out of here. Yeah, here, bagoosh. Here you go. You're dead now. Look at that. Beautiful. Alright. Wow, there we go. I'm so sneaky. They'll never know I was here. They'll never know I was here. Alright. Do you even bother turning on? I mean, Gemini and me, you know, we're already not, you know, buddies and everything. Tritachyon mercenary attack. Do I really have to spend that much time raiding Tritachyon stuff just to make them leave me the hell alone? An independent mercenary attack against the Janna system. Estimated 25 days to hell departure. The attacking force are projected to be strong. It would be nice if I could just stop that from being a thing. But yeah, I don't know if I want to go in there solo right now with what I got, right? Unless they really, I mean, I guess I don't know how many are gonna be there. Kind of comes down to that. Ivor is up there. Hello. We should probably go pop this. Well, maybe not. maybe not. I'm curious if they would follow me through to the other side. I think we have enough to do a little ring around the rosy here, as long as I can catch the one fleet before the other jumps through. Okay. Alright. Let's get what you in. You in. Yeah. Okay. Oh no. Actually, the auto fire here might be dangerous. Okay. So that can go away. That's good. And it looks like we're about to cap another point. To boot. Let's just give retreat orders to those guys here. Thing's sick. this thing is sick. I just thought I'd share that. Alright. Get rid of this. I honestly don't even know it's like if it's worth fixating on that. Probably not. You know. Right now, I think we're just gonna. God, the range on that is disgusting. Disgusting. Just crazy stuff. Alright, so we're at 6. You know, actually, we'll bring in that thing. That had pretty good range on it. And, oh god. Are you... Eh. By the way, did you see the Twitch announcement on the 100-hour limit on highlights uploads? Does that include like clips? Cause damn, that's pretty shitty if that's clips too. No clips or VODs. Because yeah, I don't actually the highlights are. I don't think they're used super frequently. They're mostly used I think by like Rogue Sword and whatnot to like separate out like bits and pieces, but um, no. Hmm. Huh. Yeah, there are like yeah, I don't know. Weird. It's yeah, it's probably just space and stuff. Um, I gotta assume. Um, I can't speak to the accuracy of it necessarily, but I have heard you know. Thank you, Atos. How are you? Twitch has had issues with profitability and whatnot. Thank you. Thank you for the prime. Oh, please. No, 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 no. Yeah, there we go. God, this is sick. I love it. Okay. The ship's working out. The setup I have for it right now is kind of disgusting. But in you know, in a it's a good gross. It's a great gross. I don't know the difference between those. How is tight? Shut up. Hello. How are you doing? They say that clips, mobile feeds are much more popular, so they're making room for those. My main thing is, yeah, I hope that, you know, as long as, like, clips aren't affected, it's not, like, the biggest deal, I think. Working on the description. Mmm. Delicious. Huh. Huh. Normal ox for speed. I guess, yeah. Might as well. Now, I wonder if the other fleet is going to jump through immediately. I'm waiting a second right now. Okay. Because we are a bit out. We're at 55% there, 60% here. Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. Missile, ballistic, damage control, impact mitigation, huh? Maybe I should swap you around then. Okay. All right. Probably good to go. We have a good idea of what's there already. I don't know. Like, what's my CR now? 64, because our CR cap is gigantic. Do you think a human can survive on toothpaste? I mean, they don't call it Sensodyne for nothing. I don't know. That doesn't really work. I mean, it's it's sort of like, you're eating it, I guess. I don't. My toothpaste pun game is weak. Sorry. Would you use alpha cores as captains? Maybe? I don't know if we're gonna be doing it though. No need to Colgate keep those puns. You're on the crest of being banned. Let me see. Yeah, we can fight this easy enough. It's kind of far up to try to sprint to, huh? I don't know. We'll, I guess, see what happens, huh? But yeah, no, I kind of imagine they don't put those poison control warnings on toothpaste because it's super duper nutritious. If you haven't banned me for continuing to say you look like you should own turtles, I feel like we might be soon. I still don't know what the fuck that means, but I am offended by it. Alright, let's see what I want to put down. Okay, let's pull the tramps out. The tramps have done their job. They're done. They're done. They're finished. Those little rascals. Alright. God, I love this ship. Right now, this is sick. This is sick. Oh no, don't shoot the butt. Don't shoot the butt. Don't shoot the butt. I know you're thinking about it. Don't do it. Okay. Okay, now start partying. The partying can begin. Okay, we got another tramp out. Is there anything else I can bring in? No? I don't believe so. Is that going to change momentarily? Did something of mine big get destroyed? Why do I suddenly have so much deployment? It's actually, wait, did we not have that before and we managed to cap it? I think that's what happened. Okay, okay. I got a little concerned. I was like, oh shit, did I miscalculate? Okay, so this ship with the hull mod I have and with these weapons, these black hole launchers, this is disgusting. Because those are actually those are charged weapons, right? So typically you only get one charge. And we get two. On top of having two of them. And this is like insanely just oppressive. It's just a downright oppressive ship. It's good stuff. Anyways, let's go ahead and just finish up popping this Dominator. Okay. It is so great at just like sniping little ships though. Thing of beauty. Damn, we still got that. Okay. I didn't think it was gonna go for that. Yeah, the range on this is 1200, by the way. It's a little dumb. It's a little dumb. We are paper though. We are paper. You ready to do the space station defense missions now? Oh yeah, we do have to like run back and do that, don't we? Like soon. I'm just trying to get the gate up and running so that way it's not as much of a pain and I can just sort of go back and forth from the core. Alright, get out of the way, bozo. Alright. Here we go. Damn, this guy's like... The only problem is the friendly AIs, they will just sort of run to get in the fucking way, you know? No, I mean the ones where you get to go and play Take Shuttle Down gives the option to talk to the station commander. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't even want to blast this thing right now. Too close. Okay. You'll know it when you see it. Okay. Well, we have just been straight beaten ass here, huh? I couldn't remember if this is one of them that I stored stuff at. I guess they know I've been naughty. I can't buy stuff there. What a shame. It's one of the missions you can pick up in the bar. It's pretty hard, but you do have a station to back you up. So usually not too bad. 6 auto pulse? Yeah, shit, I'll buy those. Those are all kind of useful. Guns, I will take. Join the table of tattooed roughs. See if their contract is up. Alright. Try Tachyon mercenary attack. Mercenary companies are notoriously flexible in their allegiance. So there's 10 days until departure. I don't know if there's any way we can do kind of a spoiler attack. Speaking of which, there's like a hegemony task force that's like coming for me, but it's like, yeah, I don't know. Like, what are you gonna do? Huh? I don't, you know, like, I don't know what they're thinking. I don't really see any chance of success for them here. But I guess they're looking at it a little different. Sorry, little feller. I didn't mean to kind of block you off here. Hey, that's my butt right there. Fucking rude. But I love it. Oh, man. Oh, that feels great. Alright, so we have 80 points to play around with here. Yeah, we'll bring in the Griffin, I guess. I thought we missed. Maybe we did, but yeah, I don't know. Ooh. Yeah, I'm loving this setup. This is nice. Okay, so I should just go ahead and tell the tramps to get out of here. You know, they're not doing much at this stage. Get those on that, and yeah, we'll see what happens. Can the Rock use those black hole weapons? No. Good evening. Hello, Realms. How are you? Oh, yeah. Dude, this is great. This is great. This is like one of my favorite like sniping ships I've ever thrown together, I think. It's wonderful. It's been a while since I've flown something like this too, so it's a nice change of pace. I usually kind of adopt like, you know, I'm more or less fisting in the equivalent of or the equivalent of in space, but yeah, this is cool too. I like it. All right. Animator. Stinky ships. Let's go. Space fisting. So apparently there is a baddie that's right here. I don't know how bad the baddie is. I don't see shit. Oh, they are going for me. Okay, are you sure you want to do that? Hello. Accept the comm request. Comms crackle to life to display hegemony commanders staring you down. Independent Fleet Captain, you are ordered to power down your shields, weapon systems, and drives. You are suspected of harboring a known criminal and partaking in a criminal conspiracy to breach hegemony data security. Her lip curls arrogantly. You will be boarded by hegemony Marines and your database seized for inspection. Your cargo will be seized for inspection. You will authorize unlimited access to all components of your fleet. You will give no resistance. Hesitation will be considered resistance. Insubordination will be considered resistance. Surrender your command codes immediately. Okay. We'll just power up weapons. You're, oh, jeez. That sucks, man. That sucks. Oh, man, this has like a bee's wiener of hit points. You know what? You go there. Yeah. Yeah. Just go do that. Yeah, that sucks, man. Sorry to hear that. It's really been the last game I honestly had as much difficulty as it sounds like you're having with modding was Oblivion, like back in the day. Like these days you can just get like a, you know, like a mod list that's already like pretty ironed out and everything, but yeah. Are you using freighters as frigates? The tramps? Yep. They're fast and they're 2 deployment points. So what I do is they run in, they cap points for me, and then they go back. Then they're done. Right? That's it. That's kind of their job. Seems to work pretty well. 2 deployment points for something that's that fast. It lets me get a lot on the field. And they you know, as long as I give them a retreat order, like relatively quickly, yeah. All seems to be good. Okay, let's just start squalling now. One of the tramps got caught. Don't do it. Don't you, don't you, don't you. Don't you. Yeah, pivot there, please. There we go. God, this thing is fucking sick. This thing is so sick. I'm a little afraid that we're gonna pop one of our own ships, though. Like, we're, you know, it's an actual projectile that we're shooting from so far out, and they're so damaging. I'm a little scared, you know? A little scared of that. Get out of the way, bozo. Actually, whatever. Aw, why? Why you do this? My Tempest there was just like, you know, I don't want to live anymore. I'm good. I'm done. Yeah, we still have the space cops chasing after us here, amongst other things. I mean, they're space cops. They are actual space cops. Yeah. They have the wee woo lights and everything. Like, I'm not even embellishing. I guess we'll fly the stupid double devastator thing. That sounds fun. I probably should have called in the tramps and everything and capped points and all, but yeah, I don't trust that. I don't trust that in AI hands right now. Oh, here comes the space cops. Oh man. Yeah, let's back up a little. You gotta be your own point defense. See. That thing got popped. Yeah. Those ships are very, very non-sturdy. That one was, like, kinda okay if it has enough support, but I guess it's a little iffy. Oh, man. You dick. We're in trouble now. Let's try to, I don't really like how the fleet is engaging kind of on its own. The crab is disabled. Yeah, our butt is pretty vulnerable. Kinda wish my weapons worked so I could melt this. Okay. That works for me. This is such a weird ship. Okay. Alright, there we go. It kind of looked like we were struggling more than I thought we were for a second, but then they all just kind of died. I'm fine with this. Let's see. I like Sunders. I'm a little tempted to grab this, but the Space Cop version of these ships, they seem a little, not the Sunder in particular, but just in kind of in general. Where Black Hole Ship? Black Hole Ship is, just had low CR. Which, that's like a bit of its Achilles heel. Is, potential CR issues. So there's 6 days until departure. I don't know. Task Force Syndra. So they have to be massing up here, right? Friendly, pursuing your fleet. Are they still gonna... Are they... What's up? What's up? It's all good, right? Allow the scan. Yeah, don't you turn that transponder off again. Drid, hi chat, hello. How's it going? How about I pay you 500,000 credits to raid the Brazil system instead? 1 million then. Arrange the credits, transfer. It means I don't have to run back there right now, I guess. So that's nice. Go ahead and fix ourselves up right here. And go back about the missions. I just jump back and go kill him, honestly, if the gate was set up. But it's just kind of a pain having to go back there right now. Looks like there's an engagement of some sort right here. Between Spindle and the Hivers. I would have killed them. They had pretty nice ships. Yeah. I just mostly want to just keep doing the missions right now. Normally, I honestly think it's kind of fun to fight off a group like that, but yeah, not so much right at this exact moment. Oh, jeez. Man, that thing is fast to be in position currently. My poor tramp. Kind of just drifting over there. Because I think we're going to be... Yeah, I was about to say, we're about to be in range. Maybe I just need some, like, support, like, drones. Or support fighters, rather. That might be the way to go. Yeah, we can probably solo slow this down at least for a while. This fighter is being super annoying. There we go. Yeah. Jeez. It really, it feels like we're dealing with everything right now, you know? Come on. Which I was trying to, like, you know, intentionally slow down their fleet and whatnot. You're getting the hell out of the way. I don't even care. if I bump you, get out of the way. All right, so they finally killed that. It feels to me like they're so overextended. Hopefully, their ships start pushing in, you know? The Hive and all their small craft overloads your shields and eats every projectile before it reaches your main ship. Yeah. The amount of pressure they were able to put on me at range. Honestly, most of the time when I fought them in the past, I just ran in and ripped them to shreds. I've never tried to do more of like a long-range duel against them. It kind of sucks. It kind of sucks trying to do it. If we can't, yeah, no, their fighters are just the worst. Yeah, I think we should just go for the support fighters. Because it does seem like we're left pretty open in you know in situations like this. What is the deployment point cost of that? Is that one? That's one of their bigger ships, isn't it? I think it has to be with all those weapon hard points on it, right? I'm not sure what I must have missed whatever caused the the momentum there. I don't know. Hello, Fennec Fox. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Okay. I thought it was more of a pain than I expected it to be. For sure. I mean, like, geez. Yeah. Though, you know, yeah, that was a, that briefly increases the damage dealt by all energy weapons? Huh. That's got a fair amount of hull, as well. I almost want to grab this. This is a weird ship, huh? That ship looks like some our heritage vegetable. Yeah, artisan heritage vegetable. It looks very, very strange. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. We were fighting actually a lot of very high deployment point ships there, so I guess it makes sense that that was like a little bit more of a struggle than I figured it would be. I might regret grabbing the big one though, right now, because I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I really want to putz with current light. Right? I don't know. Which does that mean we're a little bit over? Drop it. They thought I was going to attack them, I think, or something. Okay, 60 hours of Bannerlord is enough for me. Let's wait another 6 years. Yeah. Yeah. Go play Warband, honestly. Okay. I should do. I mean, Warband is still fine. It's still a lot of fun. you know? Okay. So that's that taken care of. Some Pandora stuff bagpipes will heal my wound. Alright. Yeah, the only exit is all the way up there. What are we doing? Yes. Bunga is nearing like another size up, kinda. The stability there and whatnot seems to be a little problematic though. And I wonder why. We probably have to go back and just like do some maintenance, huh? Like I probably have to go knock out that path base and stuff. Probably just being a pain. Probably have to go kill some Tritachyon stuff. Well. Just want to get the gate technology. But I guess we're making progress. Has anyone ever played the original Mount and Blade? I did, yeah. I actually loaded it up again. Well, it was long ago now at this point, but a couple years back. To play one of the mods that hasn't been ported to Warband. Because yeah, there are some like really goofy mods for original Mount and Blade that just don't work with Warband. No one bothered to bring them over for whatever reason. Yeah. Like, what is it? Like, Gangs of Glasgow or whatever? Like, that was so stupid. Then Paradox came in, yeah. Yeah. Pretty shitty. Not Mountain Blade, but that mod. That mod was terrible. Hello, Hivers. Dang. I only learned of the franchise itself within the last couple years. Nope. I would just go play. I would seriously just go get Warband. There are so many mods for Warband, it's insane. We gonna play Gangs of Glasgow again? Nah, that game sucks, dude. That game sucks. There's a lot of fantastic Warband and Mountain Blade mods, but that is not one of them. that one's kind of trash. But you know, sometimes it's fun to dig in the trash, right? Just embrace your inner raccoon or whatever, and maybe possum, whatever you prefer. Just see what's in there. Like Gangs of Glasgow. Yeah, no. Warband is fine. Like, you look at it and it's like ugly and goofy, but you know, the more you play it, the more you'll probably appreciate that. It's got a weird charm to it that I feel is pretty much entirely lacking in Bannerlord for some reason. But that might just be me. Oh my god. the subsidies? I have no idea. I have no idea. It's not a new game bad situation. It's just that, you know, like, you know, something like new game bad comes up a lot, but, you know, that really what you generally see is, oh my god, new game. New game has to be good because it's latest. But a lot of the time, that's not necessarily true anymore, you know? It was true for a long time in a lot of genres with games because technology was advancing so fast. But, I don't know. Again, I think we're long past the point where, sometimes something's just good, and it isn't, like, you know, it's good in a relatively enduring way that isn't just gonna suddenly go out of style. Didn't pay taxes since, 2021. Plus the whole cycle of, like, oh my god, this game is sick. It's gonna be the best thing ever. Everyone needs to buy it and play it and pre-order it. We need to get hyped about it for fucking, like, 3 years before it comes out. Then it comes out, and then it's, like, kind of disappointing. Oh my god, this is the worst game ever. It's a total piece of shit. It's a total piece of shit. It's the worst thing ever. Oh my god. We gotta talk about this for ages and milk it. I don't know, it just, I don't give a shit, you know? And then, like, you know, maybe it ends up being fixed up or whatever, but yeah, I'll care about it then. I really just can't be asked to care about the flavor of the month game anymore. I tried Avowed, not impressed at all. Junk food RPG. You know, the weird thing is, like, looking at Avowed, I almost get, like... It almost feels like, I don't know. I almost get, like, a little bit of, like, a Eurojank sort of vibe, you know? Off it, but it has, like... But it's a, like, more... I don't know. Your NPCs don't even walk around. The world is so dead. It's Outer Worlds with swords. Hello, Silent. Not necessarily high-tier Eurojank, but it just, yeah, makes me think Eurojank for some reason. Dedicated targeting core, flux distributor. That was 38? Man, we popped that in like 2 seconds. Hello, Faceless. I like the fact it's first-person Pillars of Eternity. That's about it, yeah. The bog standard first-person ARPG, not really a deep RPG. Skyrim has more enemy variety, unfortunately, so that doesn't help. Yeah. Yeah. I was kind of hoping it would come out of nowhere and just be, like, sick. But, they seemed oddly quiet about it in the lead-up to it. Outer Worlds has personality. Avowed feels bland. No crime system. It doesn't have a crime system? Like a rep system, I don't know. It kind of depends, right? But, I mean, a game like that without a crime system is kind of bizarre to me. Can't kill NPCs from what I've played. The more I hear about Avowed, the more it feels like waiting for a sale is the right call. I was a little tempted to get it for the purposes of, like, streaming it or whatever. But, I don't know. I figured there's already, like, probably a ton of people doing that anyway. So, yeah. NPC throwing witty remarks at you when you grab their stuff. $70 is fucking criminal. Yeah, for me, when I look at it and I read about it, it kind of sounds like a budget Eurojank game in terms of like it's in terms of its scope and everything, right? Not really like a crazy ambitious Eurojank game, because honestly, usually Eurojank games do have some like they have some kind of weird vision in there. I don't know. Play Pillars. A Warband mod description. Yeah, no, there's some wild ones. Hello, Widowmakers. How are you? The art lead, studio leader, racist. Thank you. Finishing up office. I find Tubi's new ads very upsetting. Eurojank, is that how Americans call EU products? No, well, your games, kinda. I mean, your games kind of across the board are sort of more in the jank territory, right? I mean, and I mean, there's some fantastic studios over there at this point, you know, with, CPR and, you know, like Larian and whatnot. But what did they start as? Kinda Eurojank studios, right? And then they just kind of had some success, right? So there's like, I don't know, I feel like, kind of, you guys, just in general, Europe is a leading producer of jank. You know, you got the rest of the world blown out of the fucking water. A few more games from that Slav jank collection are on sale, by the way, yeah. Eurojank sounds like cheap Yankee copies of European products. Witcher is Eurojank. The first one kind of was, I would say. But after that, I'd say by Witcher 2, I mean, the production values and everything were pretty good. And it just kind of, you know, kept going up from there. But Witcher 1? Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Thank you so much for the 2 gift subs, Widowmakers. If you've not played the first Witcher, it's definitely jank. Yeah. Witcher 2 is a PC benchmark game for a bit. Yeah. I don't know. And then, again, you play, like, everything in the Larian catalog before Original Sin, maybe 2? Kind of 1, I guess? And that is Eurojank, right? It is. I don't know. I played through The Witcher 1 once, and I never want to ever again. Are you dissing Dragon Commander? I am not. Honestly, I liked everything before Original Sin. I haven't played Original Sin 2, to be clear. But I really did not enjoy Original Sin 1, and everything before it I had way more fun with. For whatever reason. So I don't know if that's like a preference for jank, or like, I don't know. I still need to specifically try out Dragon Commander, but that sounds like an interesting concept at least, right? Are you implying Beyond Divinity? All right, so I liked Divine Divinity. I haven't played Beyond Divinity like more than just loading it up and kind of struggling to deal with some performance issues and technical problems. But I mean, if it's essentially more Divine Divinity, I like Divine Divinity. I had a lot of fun with it. Video game genres X-Jank. First Original Sin reminds me of the first Original Sin. I was like, I don't know, I found it bizarrely like triggering at times, like when you have the idle animations for monsters dodging your clicks, like, because they'll just wildly swing around when you're just sitting there, and you know it's a turn-based combat game, and it's like, why did they think this was a good idea? You know, like, if you're gonna, if you're gonna have them move around, still have the clickable part of them not move, stay in the same spot, right? Like, it's, I don't know. It's over-designed even with cheese, yeah. A lot of people didn't like Beyond Divinity, the first one. Not a lot of people use the whole thing in your inventory and every skill and buff. RPG, yeah. Yeah. Original Sin 2 is great. I hope the next Larian game isn't system. Didn't they say, isn't like a sci-fi game implied to be next on the docket here? For Larian, which that sounds cool. Hello, Ganagreek. All great games are either based on or inspired by Eurojank if you go back far enough. I don't know how true that is. I do think it's an important genre, though. And I enjoy it quite a lot. Some new ship I've never seen before. Frequently in lurid colors. Yeah. Right. Do I have to trace every video game to Tetris? Warband just crashed. Too. Warband doesn't crash a lot for me. What kind of PC do you have, out of curiosity? And more specifically, do you have an Intel 13th or 14th gen processor? Just shot in the dark. Because I'm almost wondering if I don't know. Stop projecting about your CPU. Mine isn't as bad as you do. Okay. Yeah, I'm almost wondering if you aren't experiencing instability. Because that, what the kind of, if it's happening kind of across games, that could be a sign that your CPU is kind of on the way out, right? And something that's more likely to trigger the degradation, at least because there's a couple of issues that that kind of are folded in with the whole Intel CPU situation, but something that's kind of a fatal flaw almost is the boost algorithm for more single-threaded type applications, which games kind of fall into that by and large, right? One of the easiest things to point to for that causes the degradation is actually like Minecraft servers and stuff like that. Other games are fine. Yeah. I don't know. I don't imagine the graphics card is a problem. The CPU genuinely might be, though. sad to say. For me, I was actually having worse, or I was having more noticeable issues myself. Until I, upgraded my, my BIOS and everything, a while back. And then it seemed to kind of, like, dial back, but it's still doomed. I guess it just bought me some time. I mean, it could just be like, you know, it's not like Warband is totally, like, flawless or anything. But, yeah, I don't know. I would really be watching out for that behavior on just totally, different games, too. Barely see this asshole. Connie's heart. Yeah, right now we're pressuring quite a lot. There's a pretty decent, Elder Scrolls mod for Warp? Really? Set to the time of Daggerfall. Huh. I have never heard of that. Aw, you dingus. Get the fuck out of the way. Let me just raise my shields up real quick. Okay. Grid is my favorite struggle. I don't know what that means, but hello, not Slipnip. How you doing? Let me see. I seem to have misplaced my brain. Yeah. Made rice salad with corn. Open the can. Scooped it into the trash bin. Got some tuna. Did the same. That sucks. And then I realized what I've done, and when I wanted to toss away the cans. That reminds me of, what is that stuff called? I feel like this is not the name of it. But one time I was really, really fucking tired. And I was like just rushing to like, you know, get through the you know, the typical early day things, brushing my teeth and whatnot. And I was like seconds away from, because I just I like grabbed a tube and I thought it was toothpaste, and I was seconds away from putting like this like ointment over my toothbrush. So that I kind of imagine it must have been a situation kind of like that. With jock itch cream one time, fucking awful. Yeah, I don't know what to call it. It's like it's almost like a looby, like calming sort of thing that you use for like chafing or whatever. It's sort of yellowish kind of. And yeah, I was like, wait a minute. I was like about to do it because I was just on autopilot. I'm like, that's not right. It shouldn't be like that. Wait a second. I'm really glad I caught it. There we are. Brain lag happens sometime. Made a bowl of oatmeal in the microwave, put the bowl in, turned on the stove. Am confused why the microwave was taking so long. It's very relatable, yeah. I feel like they're gonna get angry at me when they see me, right? They're gonna be like, oh no. oh no. Okay. Okay. Does the AI learn anything whatsoever by being beaten repeatedly by you? What do you mean? I'm not even fighting the same like group or anything. The same factions. Be kind of weird if they collectively just sort of like orged together the information. I mean, different factions use different different strategies. The retaliation fleets, they send after you for having low relations. They tend to get larger. Stuff like that. Comms ID for Finlay Dovon. Would be cool if Redacted did that. Yeah, it would make sense for Redacted to do that to some degree, yeah. Doritos are the only thing that do anything like that, really. Unleash the IED hordes. Oh, no, I mean, the Rock is just unkillable. Like, that orc ship, that's just like, if you build that right, it's just like the dumbest thing ever. It's, again, I killed 240 deployment. Like nothing. No sweat. No sweat, you know? It's crazy. I don't even know how many deployment points it would take to bring that down, right? It's just kind of dumb. I love it though. Hmm. Okay. It's kind of amusing that only they do that, given the humanity of the other factions. I mean, you're kind of a small thing, especially starting out. Why wouldn't it just be kind of weird if they're like, we have to make hyper-specific fleets with perfect loadouts to kill this one guy in particular out there? Like, I don't know. Especially when they each have their own technology, which really excels at you know, very specific things. It would feel kind of like artificial to me if anyone but Redacted was just like, I would fund it. Call it the Anti-Drid Patrol. Unless it was like maybe at like absolute, you know, that's like the highest tier thing they could send after you or something, but the special task forces that get sent after you should be designed to counter you. But how would you really do that? Because when do they initially get sent out? Like, how often does the average player change their fleet? I don't know. Yeah, there's another task force coming after me. Speaking of which. And another one. Okay, did that pull everything? I think it did. I actually don't know if this is a good idea then. 89, yeah, this feels questionable. I'm gonna bring in all the small stuff with the hope that, you know, we can kind of quickly just get control over these points. But, yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Would work for a crisis fleet. Yeah, I just wouldn't want that to necessarily be the standard. It'd feel kind of wonky to me. I don't know if we can realistically expect to charge, you know, all the way across the map here and grab that. We'll see. Get you in, get you in. Okay, we actually managed to capture another point. So that's pretty good. Let's bring in this. Go ahead and exit that. I don't know if I really like this right now because they still have tons of stuff to bring in. Normally, I would like it quite a bit. I mean, we do have the advantage of having all these points, right? So I mean, that's good. I'm actually trying to see if I am in range to like maybe. Okay, we're good there. Nice. Okay. But yeah, they still have so much stuff they can bring in up here, right? And it's like, do we really want to risk getting sandwiched? I mean, there's sort of like splitting up right now to capture various points, but yeah. What if they're designed to wipe the sleep? Chance to rise. Oh god. Why is that the space? You know, in fantasy, there's the the shape-shifting lizard story trope, right? It feels like the space version of that is like, oh my god, we gotta rise up to wipe the slate clean so others can arise. It's like, no. That needs to be retired. I don't want to see it anymore. Go away. Go away with shape-shifting lizard people. It really, yeah. What on earth is a Hadaji lance? It shoots black holes, and it makes me smile. Those are the primary things that I would associate with it. There goes the Chosen. So right now, I feel like we're doing an okay job of sort of sniping the smaller ships away from this fleet, and they're sort of dispersing. But I am also still kind of worried, you know. I think we need to kind of get the band together, so to speak, here. And like get like some proper lines set up. What is the sci-fi version of the shape-shifting lizard? Like the Reapers? Like, oh my god, here's this sleeper race that, you know, like robots or ancient aliens that need to wipe everyone else out. So we all have to band together to stop them. It's been done so many times at this point. You know, and yeah, just feels kind of tired. Just let it sleep. Let it sleep. There's plenty of other things we can do with space. Neverwinter Nights and Celeste are the biggest game examples, but it's everywhere once you notice it. Yeah, it's a pretty common fantasy trope, really. Did I tell you to follow me? Hey. Get rid of that. It's like... Didn't think I told them. Never mind. Pretty fun just picking apart an enemy fleet like this. When Star Trek did it, you solemnly stood up and applauded it. When did Star Trek do it? I mean, there's shapeshifters in Star Trek. Hello, Coyote Con. But the way they handle that is pretty different. Or are you talking about like a Reaper thing? I don't think there's a Reaper thing in Star Trek. I don't know. Unless it's one of the newer ones, in which case I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I don't care what happens in any of the newer ones at all, really. The Dominion are shapeshifters, but the way they handle all of that is pretty high effort, honestly. It's not just like, ooh, there's like weird lizards that have infiltrated society. They have like they have this like weird hierarchy of genetically engineered beings and whatnot that each kind of have their own distinct things going on. The whole Dominion War arc in Deep Space Nine, that was great. That's really the peak of the show. The whole like prophet stuff. Yeah. Not so much. Not so much. The end of TNG season has body snatcher bug things. Yeah, well, yeah, no, that was that's kind of hilarious. So that episode was funny for a couple of reasons, right? My favorite reason has nothing necessarily to do with the bug people or the bug aliens body snatcher things. It's because a laser is fired at Picard, and he just dodges it. Like, he moves and dodges it. A laser. So, like, in that first season, like, phasers are, like, shittier than, like, muskets. Like, you're not gonna dodge a fucking musket. You're gonna die, right? Apparently, for a phaser, though, you can go, like, you know, and just, you're all right. Like, you can see it coming and be like, oh man, I don't want to get hit by this, and then just move out of the way. Like, you'd struggle to do that with a bow, you know? You can't dodge light. So I explicitly remember that little nugget, and it killed me. It was so funny. But yeah, no, they bring up this whole thing where, like, yes, we're this nefarious race of body-snatching little bug things. By the way, you're never going to hear about this again. This is it. Finale of season 1, gone forever after that. That was it. That was it. I legit don't think there was even, like, a mention of, hey, remember that time where, you know, the entirety of the Federation was, like, infiltrated by weird bug things? Well, of course, Section 31 is stinky. I mean, it's the same people making it, you know? Right? Like, plus, there seems to be some significant misunderstanding for, like, just of, like, Section 31 and how it was supposed to be viewed in Deep Space Nine, and just overall Star Trek, really. They just don't, the people making the new shows, they legitimately just don't understand Star Trek. You know, like, just the tagline I saw them use, like, oh yes, there's this gritty thing that operates in the dark, and that's the only reason the Federation is, like, allowed to do with, you know, what it does and be what it is. And it's like, no, that's really, like, not the point that it had. It was they were supposed to just objectively be the bad guys, really, in Deep Space Nine. Like, obviously. Like, obvious. You know, they just... I don't know. I've heard Lower Decks is amusingly enough, the new Star Trek show that I have heard the most positive about. Yes. Easily. Easily. Let me... That's a graphic death anime. Early TNG was wild. Star Trek Resurgence. What is this? Oh, it's like that newish Star Trek game that was being asked about that I had no idea actually existed. Hello, Zephyr. It makes fun of all the weird Star Trek shit the show just glosses over. Yeah. It's kind of well rated, but I don't know. I kind of just don't know how much hope I have for anything new Star Trek related. Maybe it's fine, but I don't know. I feel like for whatever reason, there's just a ton of people that have decided, all right, we're gonna make... We have access to Star Trek. We're gonna make it, like, all gritty and shit. And it's like, I mean, really, it's about almost having, like, basically a Mr. Rogers-esque positive view of the future through the lens of secular humanism. You know, I mean, trying to, you know, make this show where people get their eyeballs gouged out and, like, decapitated constantly. It's like, you just, what are you doing? I don't really have anything against trying to make a darker show, but, you know, make your own franchise for that, maybe, right? It's just... Ugh. Everyone who got their hands in a Star Trek in the last 20 years obviously did not... Yeah, it hurts. It hurts. Because it would be nice, honestly, you know? That'd be kind of... You know, there's a reason why watching something like TNG is kind of comfy even now. You know, it's just... It's sort of nice to have kind of that positive view of the future represented in something. Wait, you're friendly? Captain Josh Joe, the mercenary captain, speaks flatly, hands steeple before him. You have information which my employer would like you to share with them exclusively. What information is that? I think you know perfectly well. You came here to find something. Or someone. You appear to be traveling with purposeful intent after investigating activity at your last stop. My employer believes that you found what you're looking for and would like you to share that information under exclusive terms. In most of the mainstream Star Treks you're watching, the cream of the crop are the best of the best. Lower Decks is everyone else in Starfleet and the wild stuff that goes on everywhere. That's true, but like the thing to keep in mind about Star Trek, right, is that it is a post-scarcity society. People are not working to live. They're just genuinely doing things that they are passionate about or enjoy. And Starfleet is supposed to be, in itself, like, incredibly difficult to get into. It's supposed to... just by virtue of being in Starfleet, you're supposed to essentially be, like, the best of the best, almost. Like, there should... It's not like there's, you know, like, conscription or something like that going on. It's just, like, it's like a legion of the best the entire Federation has to offer. You know, in any number of like specific fields. So it's kind of weird. I don't know. I don't know. But I have heard that show in particular is the best of the new ones. But I still don't know if I want to, you know, give money to Paramount Plus or whatever just to watch it. Let's talk. Who exactly is this employer? Okay. I don't respond well to threats. You'll get nothing. Okay. I personally think the original series is dumb. The original series is incredibly flawed in any number of ways. You could probably cut out half the episodes and just have a crazy higher quality show. You know? But some of those episodes are actually very enduring and timeless. And you know, we have a lot to thank Lucy, you know, Lucille Ball for in that regard, just it existing and everything. But yeah, there are episodes of it that are very silly, some of which have not aged well. It is kind of unfortunate that the show ended on this lady can't be a captain because she's a woman, basically, when it's otherwise, you know, so crazy progressive, especially for the you know, the time frame and everything. Like, that's kind of a bad note to go out on, you know, a little bit, but what can you do? It was made in the 60s. Like it. All right, but yeah. No, there's a lot of episodes in the original series that, yeah, let's go to the Nazi planet. Let's go to the Roman planet. Let's go to we have access to costumes from other sets planet. Right? There was a lot of those. And then sometimes they're like, I don't know, this is the Roman, Mongol, whatever planet. Look, we have these costumes and we have a tarp cave. And this is what we've got to work with. Yeah. 3 or 4 hippie planets, yeah. An in-universe delusion of said crazy woman. Yeah. It's just, yeah, probably not the best episode of the original series, right? But there are some in there that are really they're just great. Like it's not my favorite though. Definitely Deep Space Nine. Yeah, no, those tarp caves. They were not underutilized. Garfield also has the Mongol planet. Yeah, it's like, I understand why it happens in those sci-fi shows, because again, they have access to the costumes. They had to make like 24 episode seasons. These people were working like 16-hour days. Look, let them make their fucking tarp cave episode. Whatever. But it's sort of a shame seeing that elsewhere. Like with the video game, where it doesn't really need a lot of the circumstances that made something like that make sense for a television show. I don't know if they necessarily make sense there. I like Deep Space Nine, flaws and all. Yeah, Deep Space Nine isn't perfect either. Is what is, but yeah. This week on Star Trek, Captain Kirk has sex with an alien woman again. You know, that specific aspect of his character is really overly played up, I think. It does happen a few times. But Kirk generally isn't actually all that bad. Right? A few times, yeah. It really doesn't happen that much. I mean, it's joked about so much in, you know, like kind of adjacent or like parodying media and whatnot, that you kind of get the impression it is just like literally every episode. What does happen every episode is, you know, Gene Roddenberry was he was kind of a dirtbag, and there was kind of like, here is a hot lady of this planet, kind of a thing. That was a running theme, and apparently there was some like, yeah, maybe like questionable stuff going on there, right, behind the scenes and whatnot. Unfortunately, but yeah. Spock gets lucky as often as Kirk. Yeah, it's again, it's one of those things that's really it's played up like a bit too much, I think. It only happened 6 times over the course of the entire series. Huge philanderer. His backstory. We just have to... outside the purview. I didn't watch Andromeda, and at this point, with, you know, Kevin being Kevin, I don't. Yeah, Andromeda is certainly a show. Look around the system. Yeah, I saw that. Are we gonna get jumped here? I could attack them, but I don't know. Kevin being Kevin. Kevin is he's active on social media. He's active on social media. Sorbo, yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you just think of him as funny, disappointed man, just keep that image in your heart. And, just forget what I said. Because he's kind of a stupid asshole in real life. Yeah. Yeah. The gate is inert. Yeah. I saw the first season of that show and liked it. Sounds like it went off the rails. I mean, people are people. Yeah. And the world would probably be a better place, if, you know, we just kind of took, like, actors and musicians and whatnot as just being, like, actors and musicians, and, you know, didn't let things like, you know, like, for example, you know, the whole Jenny McCarthy thing with the anti-vaxxing and whatnot kind of take root. You know, that'd be great. That'd be great. But, I don't know. People are people. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's because it's something that just touches people emotionally, right? Um, so that makes them like more invested. Would if I had to guess. I mean, there's probably like research that's been done on it and whatnot. Um, please stop touching me emotionally. Um, you can't really help it, right? We're far from being creatures of perfect logic or anything close to it. Hmm. Hmm. Any of our social pretty much, I don't know. I feel like I used to feel that humans were more special in that regard. But really, you learn more about animals, and we're kind of not. You know, like um, there's plenty of rather robust like social systems or whatever, really whatever you want to focus on um in the animal kingdom. Signs of a Luddic Path attack. The Perter. Hmm. A catastrophic saturation bombardment. Hmm. That feels like something I should go try to deal with. Um. Hmm. I might actually just drop this so I can jump. Because as much as I would like to continue this, we gotta go. You gotta go deal with that. I don't really want to deal with a saturation bombardment on my planet. You know? I want to be jumping already. I hope this isn't a crazy defended station here. We have to get on it, like, instantly, pretty much. But it seems to be a relatively small system. So we've got that going for us. I really don't care about this. And it's slowing us down, which sucks. Like, I am actually kind of tempted to do this just so we retain all of our BR, because we got to go blow up that station. And I don't really have the best fleet to do that with right now. You know? I don't love this setup for station popping. We're in a pretty good spot for most other things, but I guess I kind of have to kill it, because if I don't, then they're just going to follow me to the station, and it's going to make things more annoying, right? I don't know. We gotta get moving. I'm really hoping that the station isn't like crazy developed, and it's something that we can just run up and pop and get the hell out. I think your black hole torps might be able to take it out from range. Maybe. The range on it is, again, it's 1200 before ITU. So, it's big. It's big. Oh, God. Get the hell out of the way. Those stray black hole shots are scary, absolutely. There's so much range involved here that it's really concerning to me that I might accidentally tag some of my my own stuff here. Well, aside from a wayfarer over there, this is pretty much already all mopped up. Aurelians, the wife, nuke torps, and a missile boat. Okay. You don't want them being fine here. Here we go. Okay, so I popped a scan, but I don't know if it actually went off here. Is that it? Is that the station right there? Or is that a fleet? I think that's, I think there's, am I gonna get to it in time? Oh, man. Weird. Consider military options. Engage the defenders. You're unable to join this battle? So there's a giant Hyper fleet hitting this, but I can't, like, I can't just jump in, huh? This is bullshit. This is bullshit. It actually kind of stinks, though, because I don't know if I get the credit or the benefit from it if they kill it. Try with transponder on. My transponder is on. The problem is they both hate me. That's the issue. The Hivers are basically like almost an anti-player faction that you have to kind of manage to some extent, or they tend to start to snowball. Jump in and kill everyone then. Can't actually do that. You can't have a three-way space battle in this. That'd be kind of neat if you could. Yeah. I guess I'm not really sure how that would go, because obviously there'd be a massive incentive to just, like, camp and wait for them to start fighting each other and gas each other out, and then you just kind of go in and clean up. I meant battle. Yeah. All right, one second. I gotta go feed my dog and bring her out.